Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Right now, the Pistons are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. And, of course, D'Angelo Russell, team moving on here without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
On offense, here are the Jazz. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. It's a three-point game. And he drives in, and it's good for two.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's Kessler, top of the key. On the way, Harris. 5 on the clock. Launches it. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
This is what happens when you put in the work. Tobias Harris is now a knockdown shooter from range.
Pass to Brunson. Dort, left side. Here's Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Here's Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Giddy. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddy.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, number 21, Kennard.
Now, here's Cunningham.
Kennard.
Pass to Kennard. Outside DeRozan. Back to Kennard. And stolen by Barnes. Outside, Dort. Pistons passing it around. That's good. And so Giddy with the assist.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Kessler. Shoots over Wagner. Kessler with the bucket.
The offense was firing on all cylinders, and that's the exact kind of shot they wanted.
Here's Giddy. Wagner outside. Drives to the hoop. Back to Giddey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 5.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Cunningham. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Takes the 3. Not going to go that time. Nice defense from George. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Pistons.
Pass to George. Pops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Cunningham. Kennard with the ball. Now Kessler. Shoots over Wagner. Kessler, no good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And slam dunk by Harris.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Second free throw, no good. Right side, Garland. Banked in off the glass.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Tie game in Detroit. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
14. The Jazz. 14.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And here's George. Wagner outside. And finished off by Wagner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Kennard for 3. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons lead it. Greg, this Deontay George is explosive.
And when he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. And can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
And finished off by Martin.
Defensively, you have to honor Ivy as a scorer. That opens up passing lanes.
There's Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Now, here's Ivy. Scoreless thus far. To the middle. Here's Wagner. off with the layup.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Steps back. Here's Bouknight. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to Bouknight. There's a screen by Collins. Now Kessler. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Ivey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Ivey's got his first bucket of the night.
An impressive bucket by Jaden Ivey, not letting the contact get to him.
Now, here's Sexton. To the inside. Pass to Garland. Just 4 to shoot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Garland's got his second bucket of the night. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 1.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature. His tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds. But I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. There's a screen. Here's Kessler. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Ivey with it. Outside, George. Pass to Baldwin. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Terrific recognition there from Jaden Ivey, spotting the open man and wasting no time getting him the ball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Outside Garland. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
For Utah, Garland at the line for 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A jack-of-all-trades type of player. DeMar DeRozan embraces his role as a leader on this team.
So he gets them both. Pass to Wagner with 1 on the clock, and it's good on the way in. Wagner's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And the Pistons with possession here. Here's Giddey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Cunningham's shot is off. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Tobias Harris with the 3. Harris has got 11 points. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Harris misses. The Pistons leading. Here's Barnes. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Barnes has got his first 2 points of the night.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here's Cunningham. Harris a screen. To Cunningham. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Detroit leading by 3. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here, a big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous.
Now, Giddey, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. And Giddey gets it to go.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Pass to Kennard. Harris with it. Covered by Barnes. Now, here's Kennard. Still yet to score. For 3, Harris. Another miss by Utah.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Wagner. That one drops for him. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Kennard for 3. The Pistons on offense. They've got an 8-0 run. Wasted no time on that one. Brunson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, D.A. Both teams will make substitutions. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
The Pistons making a change here. Now, here's Garland. He has 7. Fires from deep. Duran pulls it in. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing, George. It's tipped. Right side, Garland. Harris a screen. Garland, no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Garland.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, George. Six on the shot clock. Dort, left side. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons.
36.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pass to Kessler. DeRozan in the corner. There's the screen. 3-pointer. Nice defense from Dort. Pistons leading by 8.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Here's Kessler. Off target from 3-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Late reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Kicks it out to Garland. Pass to Bouknight. Back to Garland. Rebound, Detroit. Now Detroit moving it up. The shot's good from Brunson.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Here's Kessler. Back to Garland. Nice ball movement by Utah. The Jazz again can't hit it. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Wagner. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Clock at 6. Will it go? And Kennard lays it in. Good.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
Pass to Wagner. Fires the 3. Kennard with the rebound. Jazz trail by 15. Looking to get back on track here. Kessler with the bucket.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Here's Wagner. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Kicks it out to Garland. Fades away. It's rebounded by Giddey. Detroit leading by 15. Here's Wagner. Brunson scanning the floor. Rebound, Utah.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Kennard's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got
got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pistons.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Franz Wagner.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup. And the Pistons lead by 17.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Kennard. Unable to get that one. Nice defense from Giddey. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Ball. Jazz substitution. DeMar DeRozan. Andrew Nembhard. Cade Cunningham.
Shot from the inbound. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.